What is up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in Planet Zoo. And we're on our Golden Animal Hugs franchise mode, and where are all these people running? Oh, I think it's because when I was doing some beautification, which I'll show you in a second, what we did in betwixt the parts, there were like a bunch of babies in here. Like, regular animal babies. Like, I've never seen that before. There was an orangutan baby, two timberwolf babies, a tapir baby, and like two other things. I forget what they were, but yeah, there were a bunch of different babies in there. I don't know why. And we got a layout for what we're going to do in this part. But before we get to that, I want to get to the beautification I've done. So I did in front of the Barbarossa enclosure. Actually, no, I didn't. But out of all the things I did, this is the one thing I forgot. But maybe I'll just put some things around here. But this is kind of barren anyway. And the people are enjoying it regardless. And more inbreeding of horses. I I've already stopped this today, and I thought I stopped it last time, or tried to. Is it because the brother is the male of the pack right now? I don't know. I'm just gonna put you on contraceptives. If something happens later where I need more horses, then that'll have to be dealt with then and there. But go back over here to the Bobby Roosas. The Bobbies, yes, not the Barba. I think I said Barbarossa, but it's Bobby Roosa. But I did some beautification around this station. Looks nice over here. Looks really nice. All floraled up. This really needed it. This has been here for a while, just kind of barren. And now it's looking very good. Then we also did over here in front. There wasn't really anything to do with the pangolins, just because of what's going on with in front of them. But I also did in front of the freaking pandas over here. Did I say pandas for that or pangolins? I said pangolins. But I don't know why my brain's all scrambled already. That's how it normally is though. And then I did the orangutans too. There's some open spaces, but that's because I wanted it to kind of reflect what's going on the inside. And there's a lot of emptiness, a lot of negative space inside here. And it looks nice, but I thought it would look weird if this was all sorts of gussied up and the inside's not really all sorts of there. Just a lot of dirt spots. There was an orangutan baby. I think I just heard a box open. Does that mean my baby's here? Yeah, baby orangutan! Look at you! You're adorable. What's your name? Perdana. Never heard that name. That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Interesting. And then one thing we have to do today, besides putting two animals that are going to go right here, is I gotta deal with this disgustingness. It's been bothering me the last couple parts, and it's like a double-edged sword because it's great. There's a lot of people here, but it's also so congested and stuffy, and it doesn't. It looks good and it doesn't look good. I mean, it's good for the zoo, but it's terrible for the animals and the people. So we gotta do something about that, and that's why I made this so long out here, because I think I'm gonna put it here someplace. And maybe I should deal with that first and then get some stuff planted up for some seating arrangements and benches so they can actually walk into the zoo without getting exhausted and then having to leave again. So yeah, let's figure that out, and then we'll do the animals soon after. More research for the orangutan, and I got a little distracted because I was just having some fun checking out the prefabs and stuff. So I found this structure and I put it right here to help beautify up this area. I still don't know what I want to do with it, but that's at least a start to something in a better direction. And then I got two spots over here because for some reason they're not that big. None of the prefabs. I would have wished for something of equal size as the place over there, but you know what? It's whatever. And we already got people leaking in. And then I gave them an information booth as soon as they come in so they can figure out where everything in the zoo is and what donations they want and all sorts of other niceties. And then a little bake shop and a place to get, I think, slushies or something like that. No, energy drinks. Energy drinks. So we got all sorts of stuff for them over here. So now we can get working on the animals. But this is going to be so nice. I can't wait. And it's so cool that people are already coming in and they're already doing things. But I got to put benches down because I don't want them getting too tired. So the lions were just fighting. And I found out as I was trying to figure out which males to get rid of that I have a freaking albino. And I remember earlier when I was doing my beautification process that he was a beautiful little baby boy. The little ghost lion. Isn't there... I thought there was, or maybe it was just from a movie I watched, but it reminds me of that. Of, like, stories people used to tell of the ghost lion. And we have one. But where is he? Is he literally a ghost? So we can't seize him? Oh, he's up here. Look at how majestic he is. Out of all the albino animals, the lions, they've really got the color down. Or the non-existence of color, however you want to say it. But, yeesh. But Now that I say that, also, I think I remember that the darker a lion's mane, the more alpha status he has, or like the more the ladies want him for whatever reason. So maybe this isn't great, but I loves him and I want to keep him. So he's awesome. He's so freaking awesome. Just how could you not see this beautiful boy and think he's not awesome? And those eyes, they're so piercing. So here we go. We only have, what is it, 7 animals left. So that actually means that the series is almost coming to a close with, I think I'm going to do 3 more parts. 2 and 2 and then 3 at the end. Or maybe 2 today, 3, I don't know. 3 sometime, 2 the other times. I haven't really scheduled it out. I just know what 2 things I want to build right now, and then if I feel like it, I can still build a 3rd thing. But there's only 7 animals left, so if you've been following along on what animals I need to use, you might already know what I'm putting in here. But I like doing this, and I know I already did like a trench type thing on with the lions right next to it, and I usually like to diversify my my habitats. But I really like this. I wanted it to be sunken in the ground and then mountained up, and I feel like I did a good job of making this mountain. This is actually, it's kind of tedious, but at the same time, it's also at the when you see the end result and you kind of have some ideas in your head on what you want to do, and then you see it afterwards, it's just, oh, this is so worth it. Like, I wanted a little jutted out part that made like a kind of a cavey area, but not really, and then I did actually want a cave area, so I put a cave area in. So that's very nice. It goes kind of deep. I don't know if they could have used this, but hopefully they can. I also don't even know. Some of them don't even need or want freaking or freaking, what do you call it? Shelters. There we go. Like bisons. They don't need shelters. They probably like shelters, but they don't need them. So let's get my animals put in here, and then we got to give them some of their we got to gussy the place up, make it nice, but also they can't even get into their spot because I got to smooth this out and then close this up with some rocks and stuff. And I could also make this a lot nicer by just throwing a whole bunch of rocks everywhere. Oh, the moment of truth. What is it? What's in the box? Show me what's in the box, and hopefully they can't escape over these rocks I made, because it doesn't really look that high. We got some ibex. Now let's pop an H on you, you bad boy, you. And go to habitat, and you can just jump. Wait, what? That is 4 meters. It says you can only jump 4 feet. Oh, I am. Oh, this is a problem. Why is this such a problem? Is it just because of these spots? Maybe if I just get rid of those spots, then this will all go away. Hopefully. Let's try that. Here we go. No more escape for you there, little guy. I just had to go up and make sure. I guess when I flattened the area, I didn't go over to the sides as much as I should have. So there we go. Now everything's great. He can go inside of his cave. He can go everywhere. The water's great. The water's being cleaned by this on over here. At least I think it is. Is it not? Oh, this doesn't have power. Wow, that would help me. Gotta put... I'm just gonna slap this down for right now, not really caring about it, because I don't think these are gonna stay right here. Based on whatever I put over here, I want this to be more snug up against it, and not just hanging out. But right now, it's just doing that. It is just a hanging. So what do you... What? Oh, you're... I paused the game. It's like, what are you doing in that position, just stuck all like that? Let's get you your stuff there, guy, in the cover of darkness. Anytime I could give somebody a watermelon, I'm giving them a watermelon. And this is one sight I hate to see. My raccoons keep passing away. But that's because I got so many. I got so many raccoons. There you go, put you right there. And you got food, you got water over here that's being purified. Or filtered, whatever you want, whatever you say. Do you guys need shelter? I already got 100%, so it's hard to know, because it already says 100. Because I feel like certain animals that don't need shelter, it already says 100 for also. I'm just gonna put some grass in here. Grass. Here we go. Is this gonna flatten it out or make it weird inside here? It do be making it a little bit weird, but they should be able to do the business. There we are. That looks like I can barely see anything. Sorry, excuse me. I just took a little break from this to eat something. So I got a little bit of the burps. Oh, we still got sand right here. How's your terrain and everything doing? Where did you go anyway? Your ladies are here. Look at all the ladies for you. What else we got? What else we need to do? Fix your terrain, give you stuff. Yeah, all this is out of sorts. Here we go, and all the protesters are gone. Yes, we had protesters because I forgot that these guys like it cold, so. And one thing I did with this that I haven't done with any of the other ones is you can kind of still tell where they are, but you can't really see. They don't stick out too much. And these guys actually were okay with no foliage, but I'm not okay with no foliage. I got something else. I need something to look at. I mean, it looks kind of nice, but now it looks even better. Got some trees. They only like one type of trees, which is odd. It's just the Scots pines. It's weird. Also, whilst I was doing this, everybody just decided that all the boy babies were going to grow up and start fighting with the dads, and I didn't like that. The wolves, the bisons, somebody else. I think the foosas. Yeah, there was just one after another after another. It just kept going. And you guys... No, just the forever stressed out armadillos. Sorry, guys, but that's just the way it is. Also, I didn't like them drinking like super hot water, so I also had to put down a regulator, a temperature regulator. Is that what they're called? Yes, regulators. Look at them. They're so good now. And they sleep over here for some reason. Probably because it's closer to all their stuff than their cave is. Even though I made their cave. I still can't see. It's still super dark. So dark in there. So very dark. Already, look at all the work we've done today. This is freaking awesome. And then I didn't know where this is going to be a little odd for where I'm going to put the statue, but it's still close to it. It's going to be right here on this rock. And that's just because I forgot when I was pushing all this down where to put it, and I want it sort of towards the entrance so people see it when they're around here, maybe getting refreshments and stuff. And then here we go. We got a restroom right there. And everything. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I still haven't put in benches yet because, yes, I forgot about that. And I have a little bit of more room for them for the foliage. I think they can only have, or they want up to 20%. You were just all the way over there. How'd you get over here so fast? He's just wherever I'm talking about. He must... Oh, he enjoys. We enjoy each other's company. He's a great guy. What's your name anyway? Gyun Chen? I'm going to call you Chen, okay? Hey, Chen. What's up there, buddy boy? Oh, no, Pangolin. One of our bachelors? Oh yeah, these were all dudes. Now, if you're passing away, does that mean we can get a lady? What's going on? Are they all... Is all my pangolins gone? Hopefully they didn't just all bite to the dust without me noticing. Okay, that's just one. Oh, but they are old. But they can mate until they're deceased, so that's something they could do. Now, one of my albino raccoons died. So many things are happening. This is what happens when you have a zoo with over 20-something species. And we also passed the $50 mark of where people want to spend $50 to get into my zoo. Actually, they told me that's what they wanted to pay. Where do I go for that? Right here. 50, 25. The orangutans have actually outdone the lions. The lions were the head honchos for a while, but now it's these guys. My education rating is not the best, but everything else is close to 5 stars. I am basically a 5-star zoo. It's so great, but yeah, I keep getting sidetracked by all the extra stuff going. I need to get you some ladies. I need to repopulate. Every time I try to do something now, it got really, really dark all of a sudden. I was messing with some stuff over here so people have some things to go to, because I just realized that if I want my keepers, I put the door over here because I wanted to build this, but I never actually built it yet, so they were having to walk all the way over down there, and that's a very long way, or even over that way if they decided that that one was full, or they didn't want to walk over there, want to take the scenic route. But now you got away, or you didn't get away. You have a way, but you're not going to get away, and so many more things just start fighting. The bisons, another boy just grew up. There was fighting among the crocodiles because 3 of the babies decided to be older now. My raccoons keep going, and I don't like that, but there's still dozens and dozens of them in here. They're everywhere. Look at all of them. You just look around. There's movement over there. There's movement here. So much movement here. What's going on? Anybody like the water? There's a lot of movement in the water. People love it. I love that they love it. How are my Bobby Rooses doing? Are people still over here? Yep, people are still enjoying them. The baby also tried to escape, but then not really. The game just glitched, I think. He like walked too close to one of these walls and it counted him as being out, even though the walls are on the other side of these rocks. I don't know. So he was doing some witchcraftery. Little piggy witchcraftery, and I ain't here for it. So if there ain't any further ado, let me work on this zoo. Everybody's having problems, so I didn't want to do another like underground thing like this Or I was thinking about doing something like this, but then I was like, I haven't done a water separated thing in a while. I mean, since the orangutan, that wasn't too far away, but yeah, it looks nice. I also there's the habitat I want to make for this creature. This seems huge. I wanted it to be on par with these. I feel like they would have been happy with just something as big as like the armadillos or the macaques, but yeah, I wanted it to take up like half this space on this line right here, this pathway, but I also wanted them to have some space to go and hide if they wanted to, because they are pretty shy back here. So I think that'll be good. I think that'll do. That'll do. But they are not pigs, because I think we're all out of pigs. What do we have left? We have sea lions, fennec foxes, flamingos, penguins, kangaroos, and reindeer. Did I already say sea lions? I think I did. So yeah, every time I read this list, I've done this like 3 times today. I think it sounds like more animals than there really is, but I think there's only 7, or technically 6 more, because I already got the ibexes. It just still sounds like a lot, but it goes by so quickly. This whole series as a whole has been going by quick, except for the fact that once I get in here, it does take me several hours, usually between 2 and 3 hours, to get each one of these parts recorded, which isn't too bad. And then you take the time for all the beautification. But I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see what this looks like at the end. And we're almost there. We just got this section, and I don't know where I'm gonna put the other ones. I think maybe like mirrored on the back here or someplace else. I also have a really good idea for the sea lions, but I didn't want to do them today for some reason. I think I want to do the sea lions and the penguins at the same time, so that's a little bit telling. But it also makes sense to do both of the birds at the same time. What's wrong with my bear? Why has he got low welfare? Because he's not a confident creature? I still don't get that. I still don't get that. Freaking ibexes feel less about us people than the bears do. What the frick? The moment the two survives. Hopefully they can't get past this water and this little tiny barrier I made. I don't think they can swim, but they might be able to swim. And also, is this water reach this? It still looks all nasty. Okay, yep, I do have to move those because that water's nasty and it's gonna make them sick. Yes, little fennec foxes. They look like babbies. Now let's pop an H on you and figure out if you can leave or not. Hopefully you can. Okay, so they can get out of some of the spots. Actually, a lot of the spots, and they can swim. Oh boy, we have a lot of holes to make airtight in this ship. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's pop a pause on you. And then I want to show you the barrier, because this is actually really cool. I really like this barrier, especially from a faraway view. It really stands out to me, like all these different spikes. And the reason I did it like that is because I wanted the wall to make it feel like it had support, so it wasn't just like standing up erect all by itself. No, sometimes you need some help to stand up like that. So what I need to do is help these guys so they can't leave. I think these little pups are all sorts of happy. They got 2 different cave systems they can go into, or burrows, whatever you want to call them. I gave them some rock structures above that because I like them being like that. I don't like them just sitting around by themselves. And frickin' another raccoon every time I turn around. Another one is gone, but 3 more pop up. So yeah, from a distance, oh, it looks so nice from a distance. It's got some barrenness to it, but that's because it's a desert. It makes sense. I'm not mad about that, because you gotta do it. You gotta do it. But I did help break it up with some trees and little bits of dry grass here and there, and some rock structure. Gave them some flowers. Something nice to look at and sniff. We got some bloods next to this. Oh, it's so great. And the sun is setting. And so is today's part. Oh, but not yet. We gotta make their trophies. I keep almost forgetting. That's the best part. So where did I put... Yeah, the ibex one's going right here. And then I decided to put the fox one over here next to the solar panel, so people coming off of this, the first thing they'll see is hopefully the golden fennec fox statue. It's going to be very small, though. It'd be weird if it was bigger than they are, but it might be. It might. Here we go. Both the trophies. Up you get on top of your rock. Wait, gotta move over. Almost. I made him like a brown color. I didn't know which color to go for the ibexes, but I figured this was probably a good one. And which way do I want him to face is the bigger question. He's like looking in that way. Maybe I'll make him look in this direction, because that's the direction of his enclosure. So there we go. Up on top of the rock, boy. Looking so nice. Got your flowers. Got little flowers, big flowers. All sorts of greenery. Very nice. And then the fennec fox one is tiny. So I tried to make sure there wasn't anything taken away from it. The flowers, I made it the base pink because these flowers are pink, and I felt like it was nice. And then you got some red and gold, and everything just works well together. So let me just pick you up, give you your new home over here. Oh, it's not playing. It's not playing. We paused it because I didn't want to get bothered while I was trying to make my trophies, because it's my last thing to do for today, and I wanted it to go swimmingly. Now, as soon as I did that, frickin' thing started beeping. But oh, frickin', that's why. If you hit shift, it resets to the ground, wherever the ground level is. Oh, gotta bring that up a little, and then it's this one is the one that helps move it. Okay, I'll just have you looking maybe at the people as soon as they get out in this really direction. I like it. There you go. In the cover of darkness. Dude, this is probably one of my favorite trophy things, besides the panda. I thought I was hearing like a siren. Usually when that happens, that means an animal's gotten out. No, he's just not the ideal temperature, which means he's in a box. Are you the new box boy? I had to get rid of the last box boy just because he was old or fighting with people, and I decided to get rid of a lot of my wolves. So many people, like 3 times today, the bisons decided to fight with their dads. You're fighting your dads. Everybody's fighting their dads. Stop it. You just calm down. My bachelor's now got a lady. Everything's going grand over here. Where are they, by the way? Oh, no, they're very elusive creatures. Is there one over here? No, no movement. Maybe they're inside. Oh, no, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to bother them. Let's just look at all the new stuff we did. Like I feel like I did so much today. The beautification's so good. This looks nice. Over there looks nice next to the Bobby Rooses. This whole spot over here is looking great in green. Not a lot of color, but I feel like it works. It works so well for the eyes. And then you comes over here. And then I want to beautify this up a little bit. But I think I'm going to put it, do it super sparingly, more than I've done any of the other spots. Because this is pretty barren. I mean, both of these guys today enjoy literally 0 foliage. And they're only found in one biome in one continent. So this one was Europe, taiga, and these guys were the desert Africa. So super simple, super easy. But I did so I feel good. I feel accomplished. And everything's coming along, and we're almost towards the end. What's going on over here? Is things breaking? Things are breaking. Don't break, because then the water will poison itself for some reason and decide to hurt all my animals. Then the protesters will come, and we don't like any of that. We don't like the math that adds up to. No, we don't. Is it setting? The sun rises over there. Yeah, the sun is setting right now. So, as it sets, so will we for the day. So let me just back out a little bit, show you everything that's gone on, and we'll head on out of here. So I do hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did. And if you did, remember these 3 things. You're beautiful. I appreciate you, and have a great one. Bye-bye.